This video is a first in what I expect to be a series, watching film and breaking down prospects, specifically those that the Ravens have brought in for a visit and apparently expressed some interest in. Tonight, we're looking at Israel Abanikanda, a running back out of Pitt, and Gervon Dexter, a D tackle out of Florida. I'll begin with one of my favorite prospects on this list, Israel Abanikanda, tailback, Pitt. He's 5'10", 216 pounds. He's going to release in what looks like a sit route. It's third down. He's going to end up running mesh or underneath this drag from the opposite side. Watch the desire here. Dead to rights, uses his hand, breaks another tackle. I do very much like what this shows about him on a number of fronts. Ability to break tackles, run through arm tackles, desire, balance. Puts the football away, turns, reads the leverage of this tackle, stops, stiff arm, watch the balance. And just shrugs off an arm tackle. He's a natural hands catcher. You see him run this little arrow out of the backfield. The ball doesn't fight him. He doesn't fight the ball. Certain players, as you watch them catch the football, you get the feeling that the ball is being coerced, sucked into their hands. Real easy catcher, just has to pick up the first down here. I think he's a back that's tailor-made for the Monken offense. Watch him on this screen. He's going to look this football in, turn his body, outrun this angle. Beautiful spin move in the open field. He's got very good speed as well. Shows the ability to read second-level defenders. Very good at setting up blocks. They're running counter here. He's reading this linebacker coming downhill. Bounces it outside. He's got good size, good speed, and he can win the edge and outrun angles. Watch it again. He's not a guy that goes down easily on first contact. He does a good job picking up tough yards on third down or short yardage situations. Do like him very much out of the backfield as a pass catcher. He can hit a home run for you, no question about that. Does a nice job right here setting that block up. I think if you get this guy in the third round, no matter who it is that you don't get in rounds 1 and let's say a hypothetical 2, he's a good pick for the Ravens in round 3. Gervon Dexter is a defensive tackle out of Florida. He's another player that the Ravens brought in for a pre-draft visit. He's 6'6", 315. Here he is at nose tackle. He's a physically strong guy with a lot of athleticism for that size. Comes off the ball high, hands high, but he can overwhelm guys physically, centers and guards, run them through, and then swim. Just a little rip, then swim move there, bring pressure. Does a good job picking up on this QB draw. I think that's true of him generally, keeping his eyes in the backfield or to the ball. Gets off that block, gets in on that tackle. Watch it again. His best game, at least out of the ones I saw, was versus Kentucky. He does not appear to be as effective versus the offensive lines of Tennessee and Georgia. But you can see him run this center through. There's that swim, that flush. He's routinely late off the ball, and this is an issue. Usually the last guy off the ball. That's going to affect him in terms of playing the run and getting after the quarterback. He does not seem to have a very good sense or anticipation of a double team. We see him here at 3-tech. I think he's got a ways to go, a long ways to go in terms of the technique required to take on double teams. Oftentimes, he's in a very deep set from the line of scrimmage. Again, he has no sense or doesn't appear to have much sense about this double team. And he's late off the ball. They're taking it to him. The idea here is for him to attack his post, get these two guys on different levels. You see how easy they're able to drive him downfield. That's technique. He seems to hold up well one-on-one just by virtue of his mass and his strength, but double teams just destroy him. Head up over the center. He's going to get a double team from the right guard. Comes off just a little late. High outside hands. Very easy for the right guard to get on his hip, move him out of the play, and then climb to the linebacker, and they just run right by him. As I stated, he is on the list of players the Ravens have brought in. The Ravens do need D-line help, no question about it, with Broderick Washington and Justin Madubuike in their last years of their deal. I can see certain teams being excited about him developmentally. He's got a lot of tools. He's a big guy. He's a strong guy. He's got good straight line acceleration, plays hard, powerful hands, but he's technically, I think, very raw. He needs to work on being able to shed blocks and time that up, needs to get off the ball more consistently, and he needs improvement occupying blocks, taking on double teams.